It has been 84 days since Chris last begged for money. 518 days since Chris last uploaded pages to meet his paid obligations to the Sonichu comic. And it has been 4,178 days since Chris last applied for a job. My name is GiBi and welcome to the ChrisChan Weekly Update. It's the beginning of March 2021 and, by some miracle, ChrisChan has returned. But before we get to that, there's a couple tweets we need to go over on his Twitter from before he returned. You see, ChrisChan's birthday was on the 24th of February, and he spent that day still as Sonichu retweeting people wishing him a happy birthday. "One of the best fan drawings of Rosie and me. Thank you," he says to a picture of Sonichu. So again, we are still firmly in the era where he is Sonichu. We even have Helena saying, "Tell Christine that we miss her a lot and hope everything goes well." So again, February 24th, Chris is still Sonichu. Doesn't matter that it's his birthday, that's not going to cause him to come back. Someone baked terrifying bread in the shape of Sonichu, but that's fine. Now it's February 25th. As I have gone over multiple times at this point, ChrisChan is a big fan of My Little Pony. He is specifically a fan of Generation 4, which is Friendship is Magic, which is the one that got popular and spawned the Bronies. He had a psychic vision where Princess Celestia from Equestria, of the My Little Pony canon, came to him in a dream and told him that there would be more seasons of the show. Despite that vision that he had of the future, Hasbro went ahead and ended the show after a almost 10-year run. Chris didn't like this, and he kept threatening Hasbro and telling them that they needed to make more seasons. Hasbro, of course, is not doing that, and instead they are starting Generation 5 of My Little Pony. On February 24th, still Chris's birthday, there were some leaks about what Gen 5 might be like. Chris decided to comment on them. You see, this person, You Die Donkey, said that they liked the leaks. Chris is responding. Actually, sorry, Sonichu is responding. Throwing in my 2 bolts on the recent topic. It's in reference to a bedsheet on Amazon. That means that a bedsheet on Amazon leaked some of the new designs of the My Little Pony characters. I have looked closer at it. It's not official My Little Pony merch from Hasbro. It's pretty much a knockoff, regardless of fabric manufacturer. Well, the Bronies are having new OC fun here. So he's technically it's a leak, so you don't know one way or the other, but he's in denial. He's saying that's not real, it's an OC, so anybody celebrating is only celebrating an OC, which they do pretty often. Sonichu Prime stands corrected. Gen 5 is not supposed to happen. Go back to Gen 4, please. So now it's the next day. It's February 25th. This person, Wootmaster, says that fans on the My Little Pony board are calling the plot of the new My Little Pony movie leftist propaganda. And Chris says, "Even more so why Gen 5 is a really deity-level awful idea, Hasbro. We are very much opposed to it, even Princess Twilight Sparkle herself in Equestria. I know, because I have been there and talked with her, Celestia, Luna, and everyone else personally." I don't know if he means that Gen 5 is a bad idea because it's leftist propaganda, or if Gen 5 is a bad idea because it made 4chan angry. Either way, he's just clutching at anything to be an excuse as to why this new My Little Pony stuff is bad. And now we have the big post. "I'm back, and in the 10 months and 24 days time I have been in Universe C197, this universe is falling under a major red flag event. The dimension merge is happening. Know which universe you are in when you are suddenly transported, peoples." So yeah, Chris didn't return because it was his birthday, which would have been a good excuse to return to, I don't know, celebrate or something. Chris finally returned after this almost year-long, I don't know, psychotic break? I don't know what you'd even call this. Because they changed My Little Pony. Chris is back to save the world from Generation 5 of My Little Pony. That is what happened. That is what finally got him over his fear of Corona. So this GIF is probably a part of the trailer or something, and this guy says, "More of this, please." And Chris says, "Actually, no more of that Gen 5, please, Hasbro. These are very cute." And Chris says, "That is My Little Pony Generation 3. Generation 3 is not well regarded by the fan base, so Chris, comparing it to that is him insulting it. And that's going to be his line of attack from here on out. Cool, but I'm going to refer to her as Bedsheet still. I'm guessing this is the leaked pony from the Bedsheet. And Chris just says, G3. People are commenting, Sonic Blue Arms remake. I don't have to say it. We're all thinking it. Does she think that he's gay? I don't know what she means by that. And Chris says, My Little Pony G3 remake. He makes me think of GiBi. Ponies are back, ooh woo. Nope, that is My Little Pony Gen 3 remake. So Chris, like, it's not that he doesn't want new My Little Pony content, it's that he refuses for Gen 5 to exist until Gen 4 gets several more seasons. So in his head, this is Gen 3's remake. Brony community, protect her. Nope, that's a G3 pony remake. Wow, big shout out to Scarlet Spectrum on DeviantArt for this fantastic artwork of the new main character set to debut this September in Generation 5 of My Little Pony. So cute. Don't miss the new film hitting Netflix this year. That's not G5, that's a G3 remake. Alright, so someone drew this, and this is both a My Little Pony thing and a Sonichu thing. So you have Princess Twilight Sparkle all grown up at the end of G4 saying, "Go, Luster, go out in friendship to the extreme." And Luster says, "Finally, time to make my very own friends and go on my own adventures." And then she gets hit by a car. I don't know who these people are. And they say, "Out of the way, loser." Oh, I think these are the Gen 5 people. That would make more sense. And then this guy says, "She never stood a chance." And then Chris says, "For one thing, was that supposed to be a reference to Sonichu Book 0? No gripe if it was. And another, that is not My Little Pony Generation 4, that is My Little Pony Generation 3 remake. Nobody wants Gen 3. Gen 5 reveal, oh my god, it looks so pretty. I need to pet them and brush their hair. Also male main character too, ah yes." It is actually a My Little Pony Gen 3 remake, not Gen 5. So soulless they are. My favorite out of the three. Not My Little Pony Gen 5, it's Gen 3 remake. New horse, new horse, new horse! Not My Little Pony Gen 5, it's My Little Pony Gen 3 remake! Alright, so Silver Quill is, I believe, one of the Brony analysts, and they're saying, today features a lot of buzz around the reveal of Gen 5. Can't compete with that, but this review is available for any comic fans or folks looking for a little more G4 fun. Hope you enjoy. And then he posts a link to a video where I think he's reviewing a comic. I really do not like Gen 5. Not only is it premature, but it is literally as soulless and awful as I have foreseen over 11 months ago. Bonus, this is not My Little Pony Gen 5, it's My Little Pony Gen 3 remake. I returned from within Sonichu's body after 10 months and 24 days, and Gen 5 is still a thing. Headache. Alright, so this ween is like, how can you be back when they never left in the first place? But if we're going by your logic, it makes more sense for me to say this now. Make your comics, Chris. None of us believed he was gone. You don't need to point it out to his face. And Chris says, Sonichu and I body swapped last March. He's angry today. This is literally all over My Little Pony. He's just cursing up a storm. And the reverse swap just happened. Go stroke your manly stubble from my responding to you. I am getting off more than you are from the headaches I am having. Okay, so Chris is correctly pointing out that, this guy's gonna get off from Chris responding to him. He's just, responding to the ween. But Chris is saying he's getting off more from the headaches he's having? What does that mean? New post. My Little Pony franchise gallops to Netflix with all new animated feature film and series. Okay, it's gonna be Netflix series. That's interesting. So Chris says, Bronies, Pegasisters, Hasbro. I submit the following fact to all of you. My Little Pony Gen 5 is going to be as bad and awful, and even looks god-awful like My Little Pony Gen 3. The premonition states that if G5 is not cancelled, Hasbro, you're taking the world down with you in massive losses. Gen 5 equals explosion, Earth, comet. Nobody wants a repeat of My Little Pony Gen 3 at all. That is what you get with this My Little Pony Gen 5. Which is one of the foreseen reasons why Friendship is Magic needs to have 5 more televised seasons, Hasbro. Hey y'all, I'm going to stay off Twitter for a while, until when not My Little Pony Gen 5, it's My Little Pony Gen 3 remake is confirmed cancelled. Hasbro, you listen up and cancel My Little Pony Gen 5 now, please. This was tweeted on February 26th. So he's not going to be back on Twitter until this new generation is cancelled. Otherwise, the Earth is going to explode. The next day, G Fuel. Like plus retweet and comment your favorite Pokemon to win a tub of our sold-out G Fuel Shiny Splash color. Sonichu. Yeah, so Chris was gone for like a day. Alright, so Weed, Sonichu guy, says, Sylvana and Blake, did Quick ever bring up the fact that she raped poor Blake? Can't imagine he ever got over it. Or how about Bubbles? A part of the story I think would be best changed. So this is in reference to Sonichu issue number 8. When Sylvana, who was a bad guy at the time, shapeshift into Bubbles and then convinced Blake to have sex with her. So Chris says, yes, I get it. Sylvana did pretend to be Bubbles that one time, while she was still under darker influences and misunderstood facts. That was more than a decade ago now, and she has been working with us on the side of good for over a decade now. She has apologized to them, and she made amends with Bubbles and Blake. She has never done it again since. That is chronicled in one of the newer books I've written and drawn while in Sonichu's body. Everyone of this universe will see those new books shortly. The merge is happening. You hating... Okay, so that makes me wonder if Chris actually has been writing books? Like, during this last year, has he just been hoarding pages? I personally don't believe it, but he's claiming it, so maybe we will actually get some stuff. And now he's just quote tweeting it. Seriously though, situations like this are not funny at all. Attraction and sex under massive deceptions and manipulations. I ought to every single faker that me like that over the years. But the deities and I have something else more appropriate for you all. So, but he's saying that it's not funny, but he's the one who wrote it. And so he's saying that he wants to get retribution on all the haters who have attacked him, but that he and the deities have something more appropriate, meaning that they're going to punish them in a different way. So he's just still going all vindictive god on them. Oh, and he's back to My Little Pony, March 1st now. Seriously though, Hasbro, you all really need to cancel My Little Pony G5, movie and series and all, right freaking now. Alright, so over on Chris's Instagram, somebody sent him a smart fitness watch, and he says, "Whoa, what the hey did I just find in the mail today? Whoever ordered and sent me this, thank you so much. Seriously, my Fitbit I've been using was needing to be upgraded. I'll be sure to give my old one to someone who can put it to awesome use." Alright, so Potchu created a new OC. Welcome, Interstellar Chew. She floats about in space watching all the stories of all the worlds and universes unfold, but she never lets herself been known and will never do anything to affect the lives of normal mortals, as she feels it is beyond her right. And Chris says, guess what? I've actually met her before. There he goes, he's stealing OCs again. One time, Interstellar Chew showed up in a dream, teenage years, I think, and I met and hung out during one of my meditations while in Sonichu's body. She's a pretty insightful and nice deity when you get to know her. Makes a lovely tea. This guy says, wearing old ChrisChan drip in public, lol. And he's got a striped shirt, Sonichu medallion, and Fanta. And Chris says, Nike, huh? Shame it's not Ralph Lauren. I'm gonna keep pronouncing words wrong until you stop telling me I pronounced Fanta wrong. In my iceberg video, I intentionally pronounced a word wrong, and people just seem to want to correct me in the comments. And that's fine and all, because it gets me good engagement. But by now, I think you would all understand that I just really hate the French. Like, in my daily life, I will pronounce French words, like French words that make their way into English, I will pronounce them as if they were written in English, so I will anglicize them. And that, unfortunately, has a habit of bleeding over into when I'm reading on Twitter, and I don't notice that I'm doing it anymore. So yeah, if there's a word where you're not supposed to pronounce the last couple of letters because it comes from French, I might accidentally pronounce the last couple of letters. Some say you can't walk backwards into the future, but that's a matter of perspective. Are you wanting to see your path, or do you flow with the fated events with an insight of your path behind you? You can fall backwards into another universe, should be that your... what? You can fall backwards into another universe, should be that your twist of fate. Alright, so we got some classic Chris criticizing fan art. Nameless Industries decided to redraw some of ChrisChan's old Pokemon cards as a warm-up and went overboard. In case you're unaware, Chris used to create his own Pokemon cards. It was called the Wall of Originals, and it was just poorly drawn art that he put on a Pokemon card template. So this person made, Sonichu, and it has all the effects that Chris had on his original one. Tiger, Girlfriend's Gift, Eschew Ball. And Chris says, that is cool and cute, but please, do not draw a Pikachu in a Sonic costume, nor Sonic in a Pikachu costume, and call either of them Sonichu. I don't like this. My Sonichu OC, Tailchew, the swole electric hedge fox Pokemon. At ChrisChan, what do you think of Tailchew? Chris says, ask me again when I actually have a full-on fetish for muscle heads. Does that mean that he's slowly developing a full-on fetish for muscle heads? Or is he saying that he doesn't have one and thus doesn't like it? I can't tell with him. I can't explain it, but I have the strongest desire to make a life-size plush of this cute. They probably meant cutie. And Silver Quill says, the goal is 100 retweets to make this happen. I would be quite intrigued to see such a creation. How about you? How about no plush, and we freaking cancel My Little Pony Gen 3 Remake, Hasbro, please? Lol, they can't hear you over the wall of money, advertising, fan art, and hype they are getting before even airing the movie. Chris says, if I literally had millions of dollars, I would pay $1 million to Hasbro to cancel My Little Pony Gen 5. Because they're only going to make $1 million in profit from this, guys. If you literally had $1 million, you would still be in debt with 1 million more Legos and pissed off patrons still waiting for your stupid comics. And that is the end of the weekly update that took me 2 weeks to do. It's not like Chris actually did anything. He just returned to his body, which is like this big event that we've been waiting for almost a year. And all he did is complain about My Little Pony. Guys, this has been the best week in a long time. As far as I know, he hasn't tased himself yet. And now that he's back in his own body, I don't know if he thinks that he'll still be able to withstand the taser. So, yeah, there's no updates on that. But if there ever are, I will let you know. Thank you for watching. You can follow me on Twitter at GiBi_Devin. Please like, comment, favorite, rate 5 stars, and subscribe. And if you haven't checked it out, check out my ChrisChan iceberg video. I put a lot of time and no effort into it, so I think it's worth the watch. That was not a mistake. I put no effort into it. I didn't even write a script for it. I just talked into a camera. Still took a while.